Welcome to the channel. My name is Matthias. Today we're going to talk about the conclusion of Jason Aaron's run on the Avengers. We're going to talk about Avengers Forever issues 14 and 15, Avengers issue 66, and Avengers Assemble Omega issue 1. Now, as I mentioned in previous videos, I had a blast with Aaron's run in general. If you're not into multiverse stuff, yeah, this is not for you. We are at this final confrontation at the end of time in the place called the Quarry of the Gods. We have the Doom above all and his army of Dooms, and he actually arrives to this whole conflict on a planet Doom. Also, we have Doom's ally, the very untrustworthy Mephisto, who obviously is going to try to stab him in the back. And we have an army of Mephistos from the whole multiverse too. Doom's multiversal masters of evil have been defeated by this point of the story. And we have pretty much every single key Avenger from across the multiverse. So we have like this omniversal army of Avengers, all trying to stop Doom and Mephisto from breaking through the Quarry of the Gods. And they're trying to reach the first firmament. Doom and Mephisto are both trying to do this for different reasons. Obviously, they're trying to obtain this ultimate power from the first firmament. Both really want to rewrite the multiverse in very different ways. Now, the whole battle itself, it's a lot of fun, but there's a lot of stuff that's set up here that there's no payoff to. Like, we have Galactus arriving with his new Herald Kazar, and they don't do too much. Like, I'm not sure if there's a tie-in issue to this. Then we had this thing that was like embedded with the Infinity Stones all over his body. He was set up in previous issues, and here he doesn't even pop up. One character that gets the shine that was set up in previous issues is Star Panther. He straight up kills Planet Doom in a very brutal way. I also forgot to mention that we have a moment where we have a Deathlock that has fused with a Celestial. Deathlocks were like a very important part of this whole story arc. They were tied to Avenger Prime. Now, I don't remember when this Deathlock was able to fuse itself with a Celestial in the first place. I'm not sure if it happened way earlier during this run. I would have to go back and reread this whole series just in case. But now we have this gigantic Deathlock Celestial just blasting Dooms and Mephistos left and right. So what happens in these issues, because basically this is just a big payoff of everything that went down during Aaron's run, is we discover finally Mephisto's motivations. And that everything that he has done up until this point is to not be the Lord of Hell anymore. He does not want to torture souls anymore. He doesn't want to hear people scream. He's tired. So his motivations to erase all of reality is just to be in silence. He doesn't want to die. He just wants to be alone. This would have been more interesting if we would have gotten an origin to Mephisto himself. How he became the Lord of Hell in the first place would have been really interesting. And at least in this series, we didn't get that. Maybe there's a tie-in I'm not aware of. So what happens, due to everything that's going down with Mephisto and Doom, they break the quarry. The first firmament starts spewing through. And the thing is that it's not this wave of pure energy and power. It's just a wave of oblivion, and that everything it touches is just erased from reality. So we have our heroes scrambling, trying to stop this flood of nothingness. And what happens is Mephisto's defeated. We have the Doom above all arriving, stepping on the quarry itself. And while Doom is battling against the Avengers, especially he's fighting against Ant-Man, Tony Stark, the quarry itself, which seemed to have some level of sentience, deems that Doom was a god and starts absorbing him into the quarry like any other god that would arrive to this place. And he turns to stone. It's a pretty cool plot twist where Doom achieved godhood. He was the ultimate god. Therefore, the quarry takes him in, absorbs him, So now with the menace dealt, Doom is off the table, Mephisto's gone. Now our heroes have to stop this flood. So we have the combined efforts of Phoenix 1 million BC, Starbrand, and the All-Rider. They're able to stop the flood. We really get a moving moment with Starbrand, who had a very, very short life. And there's a lot of focus on this in the story and the fact that Starbrands are short-lived. If you are ever given the blessing of being a Starbrand, it's a curse at the same time. Now, with the end of the series, you get the setup with Avenger Prime that you're sort of getting like this new Exile series, but up until this moment, this came out in 2023. That never happened. I also love that Mephisto, who's back in Hell, now has a co-ruler over Hell. It's Orb. He was killed off earlier in the series, and he just won't shut up. So, I'm going to leave this video here. I hope you guys liked it. See you guys next time. Bye.